Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Drum and Facebook Marketing Can Change the World initiative, where 3 teams from UK, US, and Singapore are presenting their campaign strategies to help small businesses run by minority groups to their mentors and, for the very first time, to the Chief Revenue Officer at Facebook, David Fisher. If you haven't watched the first 2 episodes of the series, please do so, because episode 1 introduces you to the concept of Marketing Can Change the World initiative and introduces you to all the participants from UK, US, and Singapore. And episode 2 sees all the 3 groups brainstorm solutions to the brief and how the creative industries can positively impact small businesses that are run by 3 minority groups that were chosen for all these 3 regions. Women, immigrants, and over 65s. And for this episode, the 3 teams come together to present their ideas. Let's take a look.
How do we inspire and ignite an entire generation of female entrepreneurs in a way that truly changes the world? The biggest challenge for us was, how do we really tap into this in a way that creates a movement and really goes beyond the moment? I realized that there was sort of this invisible enemy that the culture was feeding, which were these like inevitable bouts of self-doubt. Our strategy, in short, to get female entrepreneurs who are constantly questioning themselves to reclaim their fearlessness by tapping into the power of community to reignite the spark that started it all. Our idea, we're calling it She Suite. It's the platform that they didn't know they needed. It's bridging the power of technology and the collective spirit to help a generation of entrepreneurs reignite their spark. And we're doing that by empowering through shared stories and successes. We're elevating their voices and their businesses, and we're educating with access to exclusive resources. So we put this through the pitch, play, plunge framework. For the pitch, it's all about raising awareness and inspiring. The second part is about becoming an ally, showing them that we're here to help you. We're continuing the engagement by proving the power of community. And then plunge is arming and empowering with wisdom. So for this, we have Hack Her, which would be a workshop series educating women on how they can hack the Facebook suite with marketing. We think there's enough out there of just inspirational and motivational, speakers and workshops, but we think that what's really missing for them is getting more technical and more tactical. Now, how I really turn this into what I need.
The opportunity on Facebook to connect with community, to find the right people, some you know and some you didn't know, and then share and build around ideas, and to use that to instill confidence to fight the self-doubt. I think that's incredibly powerful.
We decided to focus on food and beverage. We met 3 very interesting people. All these 3 guys were looking for the same thing. They were looking for collaboration. By creating a safe space where people who are running businesses and people who can potentially help these seniors run the businesses can meet each other and can come together and collaborate. And the best part of all of this is that it is within the Facebook ecosystem.
What we have landed on as a name is the Singapore Tauke Collab. We will start with either a lead gen video or static ad with a clear call to action. So, you see how these businesses introduce their stories, and then when you click into join group, you see the whole Facebook group being set up with a clear statement of purpose, and there are various rules of engagement, and it will eventually be really, really self-sustaining without any of our help.
I would really think about picking a few good stories that both draw you into people who have a lot of good experience, but also a lot to offer. And I think if you do that, then the opportunity to build community, bring people together, reach the right audience, and then really get to what I guess ultimately would be matchmaking. It feels really compelling. I think there's there's a really nice opportunity here.
Yeah.
We wanted to tackle the core barrier that they all face, which is achieving business growth. We wanted to get ethnic minority-led UK small business owners affected by COVID-19 to unlock access to unknown people and resources critical for future business growth. We want to create this shift from business being seen as a stereotype with few resources available to a dynamic individual with access to critical growth resources.
Our solution? Well, first of all, never judge a book by its cover. So celebrities like Stormzy, Alicia Keys, Marcus Rashford, always they're using their fame to do a greater good. So they use their fame to amplify other people's voices. So they're not just celebrity. Well, people are not just what they say they do. They're not just a footballer. It's not just a restaurant. He's not just a black man or not just a rapper. It's not just a business, and this is not just a campaign. So the creative idea behind this is like to symbolize the industry, this idea of like breaking free from the stigma, breaking free to out of the boxes the society put us in.
The campaign, we visualize it as a journey towards a platform that will help SMEs drive sustained growth.
So the idea is to become the go-to resource for ethnic minority-led SMEs. It's about getting the community to genuinely drive this forward. We're just sparking it. There's a great opportunity to integrate Facebook Business and the learning platform that you have.
Let's just start with the fact that it's such an important topic and need, and especially in this time of COVID, we know every business, especially SMEs, are struggling, and unfortunately minority-owned SMEs are struggling even more than the typical small business. And so the idea is so important right now, and I love the passion. The number one thing I'm walking away with is just a feeling of optimism and hope, because it just reminds you of when you have great people going after important challenges in our communities, you know, we can really make a huge difference in our industry, and that's honestly, it's a good feeling. And so I just want to say a big thank you to all of you and congratulations on good work. And I know that you should walk away with strong feelings of confidence as well. And I hope then we can continue to build on this work, because bringing all of these things to life would have a really good effect and a really good impact on a lot of people who would benefit from them. So thank you.
Thank you, David. And yes, some brilliant ideas there. I'm sure you would all agree. Now, next in the series is a bonus episode, an interview with David Fisher himself, the Chief Revenue Officer at Facebook. So do not forget to tune in. And bye-bye for now.